Good morning, sir.
Good afternoon. So some of the people is coming like that Bhumiya Sampradaya. I will not take them. Give the message to him or her. That student name and ID should be given. Otherwise, I will not take them in the class. Wait for 1 and 2 minutes to join others. After that, we'll start our class. Ritesh Kumar Mahato. In previous class, I have warned him that only name is not sufficient, but yet he is not coming with, as well as Suresh Kumar Mahato also, Suraj Kumar Mahato. So I will not admit them into the classes. In previous class, I have already given them the notification about the student name and ID. Those who are not coming with proper student ID and name, I will not take them into the class. We shall wait for 1 and 2 minutes to join others. After that, we will start our class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. And I'll request one of you, please give the message to some people, those who are not coming with their name with student ID. I will not take them into the class. Give the message to them like Aditya Kumar here. Someone is Bhumi Har Sampradaya, Suraj Kumar Mahato. And please tell them Ritesh Kumar Mahato. Those who are not coming with proper name and student ID, I will not take them into the classes. So we shall wait for 1 and 2 minutes to join others. After that, we will start our class. Only 24 participants join. So today we are going for the previous class. We have discussed about the preliminaries of trigonometry. And for today's class, we are going for the allied and compound angle. Let us check the student, those who are joining. Give a message to Suresh Kumar Mahato. He will not attend the class. Because of that, he is not given the student ID. Suresh Kumar Mahato, Ritesh Kumar, Aryan Kumar. I will not take them into the classes. Without student name, proper name and student ID, we will not give them permission into the classes. So I think We shall wait for just 1 minute. After that, we'll start our class. Just wait for 1 minute. Then after we'll start our class. ME086. Who is this?
Sir, I did not understand yesterday's class, sir, because network problem, sir.
It was a preliminary class. Today, it will be continue for you. Make the
Okay, sir.
from today onwards, then it will be automatically understood by you. Okay, Mantu.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. So let us start our class.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. My battery is about 5%, so I can leave the class in 5-10 minutes.
So you can give your attendance, right? Give your attendance to friend
Yes, sir.
so that I can take your attendance. Okay, so let us start our class. Is my board is visible to all of you? Here we are going for formula of compound angle. First formula for compound angle is sin of A plus B. It is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is the first formula of compound angle sin of A plus B. Is my board is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, sin of A minus B. That is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. This is the second formula of our allied angle. Now we are going for cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B. You have to remember all those formulas. Cos A equals B minus sin A sin B. Next, cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan B. And lastly, tan of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B. So these are the formulas of compound angle, which are called the basic formulas, which are required to you. These basic formulas are required to you to find out the problem. Here sin of A plus B, sin of A minus B, cos of A plus B, cos of A minus B, tan of A plus B, and tan of A minus B. These are called the basic compound angle formulas. So you need to keep it into your mind so that we can apply this all those formulas in appropriate position. And when you are going to start the math class, keep your pen and copy with you. Otherwise, it will be not effective to you. Please write down all those formulas. It will be required for your future need.
सर फॉर्मूला सबको प्रूफ कीजिए ना सर सीरियल वाइज. सर फॉर्मूला प्रूफ कर सकते हैं हम लोग सीरियल वाइज.
Formula.
Yeah, sir, I have the same question. How can we prove this formula, sir?
यस सर.
First, you have to remember this formula. When we are going for some problem, then this formula should be put it there, right? At first, this is the basic thing. You have to remember the formula. When the problem is given in appropriate position, we have to apply these formulas. Was it clear?
सर हिंदी में भी बोलिए.
Huh? Who is there?
सर बोल रहे हैं क्या हिंदी में भी बोले. हिंदी मीडियम से हैं तो उतना समझ में नहीं आ रहा इंग्लिश.
Nitish Kumar, if you don't know English, then you are not coming into this diploma level. Because of that, all of your books are written in English. You have to give the answer in English. There is no provision of Hindi or any other vernacular languages. Okay.
Okay.
So don't go for each and every classes, go for Hindi. It will be not possible. Is it complete by you people?
No, sir. Wait, sir.
Please make it faster.
सर
Yes.
ये फार्मूला याद करने का कोई ट्रिक नहीं है.
क्या?
सर बोल रहे हैं कि ये फार्मूला याद करने का कोई ट्रिक नहीं.
This is the straight-cut formula. What is the trick? If you mind out sin of A plus B, then for A minus
Sir, hello, sir.
A plus B, if you
Hello, sir, hello.
yes.
Again, sir, network issues.
Come on to please speak. So only the 6 formulas are given. You have to remember it, and you can use your trick how to remember this. This trick, if you know that sin of A plus B, then A minus B is very simple. Instead of plus, you have put the minus. For cos of A plus B, if you remember cos of A plus B, then for cos of A minus B, just put plus instead of minus. For tan of A plus B, instead of plus, it will be minus. Instead of minus, it will be plus. So you have to remember only the three formulas: sin of a plus b, cos of a plus b, tan of a plus b. Then automatically you can remember sin of a minus b, cos of a minus b, tan of a minus b. Is it complete? Can I remove it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now today we going for some problem. Find the value of sin pi by 12. Is it visible? Find the value of sin pi by 12. So here the angle is measured in the radian. So our task at first we have to change the angle from radian to degree. Okay. For the solution we are going for sin of pi by 12. That means sin of pi means you know that 180 degree by 12 is equal to sin 15 degrees. Isn't it? Sin pi by 12 means sin of, we are putting the value of pi in radian to degree. We know that pi radian equal to 180 degrees. So instead of pi, we are putting 180 degree. So sin of 180 degree by 12, that means sin 15 degree. Now, in our given table in the previous class, there was no provision of 15 degree. Na? Is there any provision for find out the value of 15 degree?
I am facing a very little of network issue. Attendance हो गया है क्या?
Some of you please find out, take the screenshot and give it to me so that your attendance will be calculated. Is this line is understood by everybody?
नो सर साइन 15 डिग्री कैसे आया सर एक बार रिपीट अगेन
180 को 12 से डिवाइड करो.
Sir, how can we change radian into degree, sir?
It is already over in our first class. Pi radian equal to 180 degree.
नहीं सर ये सब तो नहीं बताया
Okay, sir. Okay, I understand. Sir.
Pi radian equal to 180 degree. So 1 radian equal to 180 degree by pi. Right? This is the main thing, the relation between radian and degree. So 1 radian equal to 180 degree by pi. Radian sign is C. You can give it C, otherwise you cannot give in C. Now pi by 12 radian, that is equal to 180 degree into pi C by pi C into 12. Then pi C cut 12 1 5 is equal to 15 degree. That is by the unitary method we have find out it. Pi radian means 180 degree. Instead of pi, we are putting 180 degree. So 180 degree by 12 equal to 15 degree. Is it clear now?
यस सर
So
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
okay. But in our given table, there was no provision of 15 degrees. Na? Our table was started from 0 degree, then 30 degree, then 45 degree, then 60 degree, then 90 degree. These 5 angles of our trigonometrical ratios, values of these 5 angles was given. but there was no provision for sine 15 degree. So using the compound angle, we can find out the value of this. Now, this sine 15 degree can be written as sine 45 degree minus 30 degree. Can we write this? Instead of sine 15, can we write this? 45 degree minus 30 degree?
Yes, sir, लिख सकते हैं.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, someone can write that sine of 60 degree minus 45 degree. That is also 15 degree, right? That is also 15. So we are going,
Yes, sir.
so sine of, we are going for first one, then we are going for next one. So it can be, if we treat that it is as A and 30 degree as B, then it is similar to the sine A minus B. If we take that 45 degree equal to A and 30 degree as B, then the above expression is similar to sine of A minus B. What is the formula of sine of A minus B? We are putting here sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. It was the formula for sine of A minus B. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So here A equal to 45 degree. So we can write instead of that sine 45 degree into cos 30 degree minus cos A, that means cos 45 degree into sine 30 degree. Can we write this? If we
Yes,
use
sir.
45 degree as A, 30 degree as B, then it is similar to sine of A minus B. We know the formula of sine of A minus B, that is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Here we are just putting the value of A and B here, so we got the result. So we can remove it. So this line is understood by everybody. How we can find out this result?
Yes, sir.
Now it is
0, sir.
very much
1 by 2.
1 by root 2 sine 45 sine 30 equal to, what is the value of sine 30 degree?
So sin 30
Root
cos
3 by
30, sir.
2.
Cos 30
Root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2,
Root
sir.
3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2, sir.
root 3 by 2.
Please,
Yes,
one by one. Don't disturb the class.
Now cos 45 equal to 1 by root 2 and sine 30 equal to half. So here it will be root 3 by 2 root 2 minus it will be 1 by 2 root 2. So LCM should be 2 root 2. So it is root 3 minus 1. Now if you want to remove the surds from the denominator, then multiply by root 2 denominator and numerator, then it will be given that root 2 into root 3 minus 1 by root 2 into 2 root 2. So it will be given root 6 minus root 2 divided by 4. So that is the answer. So the value of sine pi by 12 is equal to root 6 minus root 2 by 4. So here we are applying the formula sine of A minus B. Is it clear to everybody? Some of you are asking me the question where it is applied. So this is the application of this. Now can I give one problem to you people? And same problem will be coming when we are taking instead of sine 45 minus 30, sine 60 minus sine 45, the same result will become. Now we are going for the second part. Can I remove this part? Is it complete?
No, sir. No, sir.
Wait, sir.
सर एक मिनट.
Please write it fast. After completion, please give me the
लास्ट लाइन एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिएगा.
in which line?
लास्ट लाइन.
Last line. We just multiplying
Yes, sir.
denominator and numerator by √2. Because of that, we know that this surds will be not occurred into the denominator. We want that surds free from the denominator. √2 is one of the surds, so we just want to remove the √2. So we are multiplying numerator and denominator by √2. Okay, so that the denominator should be surds free. Any kind of root is, we are not interested to taking any kind of root thing into the denominator, so we are multiplying by the same root in denominator and numerator, so that denominator should be surds free. Now I think it is complete to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the remember the result, √6 minus √2 by 4, right? Now look at here. Instead of this part, if some of you going for sine of 15 degree as this, you can go for that also. Here A equal to 60 degree, B equal to 45 degree. Then it is sine A cos B. Sine A means sine 60 degree. Cos B means cos 45 degree.
Sir, can you upload this video on YouTube?
It will be uploaded for 1 and 2 day later. Sine A cos B
Don't
minus
disturb.
cos A sine B. Cos A sine B. So we know that the value of sine 60 degree equal to √3 by 2. Cos 45 degree equal to 1 upon √2 minus cos 60 equal to half into sine 45 equal to 1 upon √2. Then it is √3 by 2 √2 minus 1 upon 2 √2. So if we take the LCM as 2 √2, then the result should be √3 minus 1 into the numerator. We want to surds free, so we are multiplying by √2 numerator and denominator. So it should be √2 into 2 √2. So the result should be the same, that is √6 minus √2 by 4. Previous result also √6 minus √2 by 4. No? So you can use, instead of 15 degrees, 60 minus 45 also. Some people can use 45 minus 30 equal to 15. Some people can use 15 degree equal to 60 minus 45. So both of the way you can write down it and putting into the formula and proper values of sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 45, as well as cos 30, cos 45, cos 45, cos 60, then you got the same result. Whether you are taking this expression or whether you are taking this expression, in both of the cases you are getting the same result. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it completed? Can I go for the next problem?
No, sir. Wait, sir.
Yes, sir.
Take the screenshot. It will be better for you.
Wait, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, take the screenshot, then it will be faster for you. After that, we'll make it into your board or copy. Okay, so we are going for the next part. Yeah, we are going for the next problem. Prove that sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b this is equal to sine square a minus sine square b. Is my board is visible to all? Prove that sine of a
Yes, sir.
plus b into sine of a minus b.
धुंधला दिख रहा है सर, थोड़ा बड़ा बड़ा लिखिए।
सर धुंधला धुंधला दिख रहा है।
तो धुंधला
Little
दिख रहा है
lighting.
सर।
Or people want some enlargement.
Sir, please write a little bit large font.
Okay, okay. Now it is visible.
Yes sir.
Purigas नहीं है purigas नहीं है ना then no So can you find out the result? Sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b, it should be sine square a minus sine square b. So we are going for left hand side. From left hand side, we are starting from left hand side. We have to prove that sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b equal to sine square a minus sine square b. So starting from left hand side, it is sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. That is given. Right? Now write down the formula for sine of a plus b and sine of a minus b. We know that the formula for sine of a plus b equal to sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. This is the formula for sine of a plus b. Now we shall want to write the formula for sine of a minus b. That is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. We are just write down the formula of sine of a plus b and sine of a minus b. Now, if we take this part as a and this part as b, then it is also a and this part also small b. Then it should be coming like that, a plus b into a minus b. That is the formula of a square minus b square, isn't it? Look at the board. if we treat sin A cos B as small a and cos A sin B as small b, then within the second bracket, first part will be coming as a small a plus small b, and within the second bracket of the second part will be coming as a minus b. So from here we can find out the result as a plus b into a minus b, that can be written as a square minus b square. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
of that,
Yes,
we can
sir.
found that sin A cos B, that is our A, that is a square minus b square means cos A sin B, that whole square. Can we write this? After this line, can we write this? We are taking here sin A cos B as small a and cos A sin B as small b. So it is sin A plus b into a minus b. So it can be written that a square minus b square, where small a is treated as sin A cos B and small b is treated as cos A sin B. So it is sin A cos B whole square minus cos A sin B whole square. Is it clear? So from here we can write down that is sin square A into cos square B minus cos square A into sin square B. Isn't it? Can you write this after this line?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now look at the given problem. What should we have to prove? We have to prove that sin square A minus sin square B, right? Sin square A minus sin square B. Result should be coming as sin square A minus sin square B. So for the first part, this sin square A, it will be remain unchanged. Sin square A. Now cos square B. Cos square B can be written 1 minus sin square B. Can you write that? Instead of cos square B, 1 minus sin square B.
Yes, sir.
Minus. Look at the given problem right hand side. Right hand side, the rightmost part is sin square B. Here, though sin square B is coming, so sin square B should be unchanged. Sin square B. Now, instead of this cos square A, shall we write that 1 minus sin square A? Shall we write that? We are just looking forward to the given problem, right? In our given problem, right hand side should be sin square A minus sin square B. So if any sin square A is coming into the first part, so that will be remain unchanged. Only next part, that is the cos square B, is changed as 1 minus sin square B. We know that sin square B plus cos square B 1. So cos square B means 1 minus sin square B. Again, in the second part, sin square B is given into the problem. So we are changing that cos square A. We know that cos square A plus sin square A equal to 1. So instead of cos square A, we can write down 1 minus sin square A. Is it understood by everybody?
No, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now multiply. Yes. That is sin square A minus sin square A sin square B minus sin square B